Mike Judy. In the name of science. In the name of science, Mike Judy.
It's been around as long as the human race. Wherever you find a wild animal, you'll find someone there to feed it, poke it, scare it, chase it, catch it, sometimes even ride it. For most of us, this strange urge grabs us when we were little kids. It usually starts with the family pet. Now don't pretend you haven't done it. You pull on Sparky's tail a little bit, or if Sparky was a big dog, maybe you tried to ride him around the house like a horse. You probably also rang the doorbell repeatedly to make him bark. You chased him with a vacuum cleaner, or, my personal favorite, you wiped peanut butter on the roof of his mouth. Be honest, who in here has done the peanut butter trick? All right, awesome. But before long, you discover the family cat, and messing with Mr. Peepers is much more fun. You sprinkle a little water on him, you make him chase that red laser pointer all around the house. Maybe one day, just to see what would happen, maybe you trimmed his whiskers just a little bit. I would never do that. Maybe you did. But either way, you discovered that the cat doesn't like water, that he does like red shiny things, and that he walks around like this without his whiskers. This is important scientific work. Congratulations. But pretty soon, messing with Sparky and Mr. Peepers gets boring. Plus, your mom keeps yelling, "Take it outside, kids, and leave Sparky and Mr. Peepers alone." Okay, fine. So you and your friend Billy go outside where there are plenty of animals to harass. "Hey, Billy! Billy, come over here and check this out! Look at that! You see that snake right there? He looks pretty mean, doesn't he? Think he'll bite this stick if I poke him with it?" "Yep, he bit it all right! Awesome!" That's the joy of youth. But before you know it, we're all growing up. And adults don't do this kind of stuff. I mean, what would my neighbors think if they came and caught me in the backyard spraying water at the squirrels with the garden hose? I'm not saying I do that, by the way. Just asking. But how can I and other adults like me fulfill this strange urge? Most of us can't do it at home. Danny, my wife puts me in timeout if I even think of harassing our cats. That was a joke, by the way. Obviously, Jesse, I'm a grown man. My wife can't really put me in timeout. So the other day, while I was sitting in timeout, I found the solution. Anybody know what it is? Animal Planet. Channel 44. It's filled with grown-ups running around chasing lions, tigers, bears, sharks, crocodiles, and every other creature on planet Earth. And as I watched this crazy, disgusting, and embarrassing spectacle, only one word kept coming to mind. Awesome! Because if it bites, bellows, creeps, crawls, howls, hisses, roars, runs, scratches, or swims, I want to see it. And I want to see some idiot on TV poke it with a stick. I can't help it. But what really cracks me up is that Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, they act as if all these shows are somehow in the name of science. Science. Why can't they just admit that it's for fun and that they get the same sick, twisted pleasure out of it that the rest of us do? You've seen Shark Week, right? What are we really learning by seeing how quickly the great white shark can tear the head off of a dead tuna? What are we really learning by seeing how high the lion can jump to grab that piece of meat that they've hung from a tree? What are these cool stunts, experiments, really contributing to science? Come on. For instance, they now have this show called Night, okay? Because it wasn't enough that we filmed the lions eating, sleeping, and fornicating in the daytime. We now need to invade their privacy with night crews using night vision. And in the latest episode, they go out and they film these 8-foot man-eating Humboldt squid. Who has seen this? Anybody? Come on, somebody see it. All right. These squid, they eat fish, people, and even each other. So the host and his guide are pulling one up on a fishing line while they're 20 feet under the water, by the way, at night, to point out its deadly tentacles and teeth. Well, the squid is mad and he's freaking out, so he's shooting ink all over the place the way squid do. And between the ink and the dark of night, you can't tell the two scuba divers from the squid. The only thing we learned from this experiment is that there are 3 squid brains in that cloud of ink. But now Discovery Channel, they have upped the ante. They've raised the bar on Animal Planet because they have a new show. And this new show involves the use of something called the Predator Shield. The Predator Shield is a 1-inch thick clear plexiglass box that they stick out there where the grizzly bears or the lions feed. In it, they leave 2 women and a video camera. Just kidding, it's 2 men. Of course it's men. We always do the stupidest. But what these 2 guys see as, a predator shield, the grizzly bear is probably looking at as a big giant lunchbox. Because it's not enough that they bring the bears in just for a look-see. No. To lure the bears in and keep them there, they take a heavy-duty cable and they tether a dead, bloody moose carcass to it. The bear can't even take his food away and eat it in peace. I tell you, the only thing missing from the scenario is a hole in the plexiglass box so the 2 guys can poke the bear with a stick while he's eating his food. I tell you what they're going to find out there one day, friends. Next to that moose carcass, they're going to find an idiot carcass. You know it and I know it. And only one word comes to mind when I think of the horror of a grizzly bear tearing into one of these poor guys. Awesome! I can't wait. That's why I'm tuned in. So if you're a fellow stick poker like me, grab some popcorn and come on over. You are all invited to my house for a party. I'm grounded right now anyway, so we might as well have a party at my house. But if you ring the doorbell and I don't answer right away, come around to the backyard. You'll probably find me back there spraying water at the squirrels with the garden hose. But it's all in the name of science.